friends, good morning. Happy Thursday. We're ready for learning some new things today. So I want to remind you that tomorrow we will have our spelling test, so make sure you're still practicing your spelling words, okay? Also want to remind you about our Bible verse and make sure that you're still practicing that. Let's practice just the first part together. Ready? Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not be in want. It's just the first verse. Are you doing okay with that one? All right, we'll add another part to it next week, but you can practice the whole thing on your own if you want to, okay? We have a couple poems for you today, and the poems are Easter related. And I know Easter was last week, but we didn't get to do an Easter poem, so we thought it would be still fun to do some Easter poems with us. And this first one is one that I actually wrote about. Easter is really about Jesus. It goes like this. We like warmer weather and new birds in the sky, but Easter is really about Jesus. Now, can you say that part? Easter is really about Jesus. All right, that's going to be your part. So I'll point to you when it's ready. All right. So I'll start over. Ready? We like warmer weather and new birds in the sky, but Easter is really about Jesus. We like Easter baskets and candies to try, but Easter is really about Jesus. We like bunnies that hop and give us a treat, but Easter is really about Jesus. We like family dinners and good food to eat, but Easter is really about Jesus. Jesus came to the cross and died for our sins because Easter is really about Jesus. He rose from the dead. Now new life begins. Remember, Easter is really about Jesus. Awesome job. So if you have a highlighter at home, you can highlight the Easter is really about Jesus. There's one in each of these little couplets of verses up here, okay? So you can highlight that. You can draw a cross. You can draw an empty tomb, something about Easter being about Jesus, right? So the other poem is just kind of a fun one about Easter eggs because it's kind of fun to dye Easter eggs or to paint them or decorate them. So I have one, and I already decorated mine, that you'll get to do this to yours. And it goes like this. 5 little Easter eggs, lovely colors wore. Mommy ate the blue one, then there were 4. So you need to make one of them blue, right? I did mine blue with polka dots. And I underlined the color word that you're looking for. 4 little Easter eggs, 2 and 2, you see. Daddy ate the green one, then there were 3. So I did some zigzag greens here. 3 little Easter eggs. Before I knew, my sister ate the yellow one. Then there were 2. So I did yellow, but I did a little purple for our school colors too. 2 little Easter eggs. Oh, what fun. My brother ate the purple one. Then there was 1. 1 little Easter egg. See me run. I ate the last one, and then there were none. So the last one, it doesn't tell us what color it is, so you can decorate it any way you want. I did mine like an American flag. So you can do yours any one you want, your favorite colors, or maybe a team or something that you like, or rainbow or different things. So you can decorate it any way that you like on that one. And then you can add these to our poetry folder, okay? All right, so the next we're going to talk about social studies. I'm going to do that in a separate video, so look for that, and I think there's going to be a fun project that you're going to like with that. All right, and then our writing for today is actually kind of goes with our poems because it's a writing poem. And you're going to have a paper that has the letters for spring. Spr, there's our 3-letter blend, spr, and then our ing is always ing, right? Spring. Now, with this, it's called an acrostic poem, and you need to think about things that you like about spring that start with each of these letters. Okay, so you can think of one thing or two things as long as they start with that letter. So and then I decorated outside with some pretty spring decorations, and then we'll add this to your poetry folder as well, okay? So I did, in case you need some ideas, but you can think of your own too. I did, for the S for spring, I did sun and sparrows. For P, I did picnics in the park and parades. For R, robins and roses and rain. It rains quite a bit in spring. I did insects because they start to come back out, and ice cream, yum. N, I put now it is warm. And G is for green grass and goat babies. So there's because all animals have their babies in the springtime too. So there's a lot of different ideas you can do for each letter, but think of which ones that you like that have to do with spring. Don't just put down something that's anytime, right? Try to think of something that's specific that you like about spring, okay? And that's our writing for today. And then you can upload a picture of this because we would love to read your great ideas, all right? All right, I'll come back to do social studies in just a moment.